Hey vinyl community, it's Michael. Welcome back to Near Wild Heaven. Today's video is going to be this week's playlist, and what you're hearing in the background, of course, is The Damned. This is side 2 with the great song New Rose. Such a great album. One of the best punk albums ever made. So, like I said, today's video is going to be this week's playlist, and we'll start it off. Well, I'll turn this down first. And up first we got Group 1850. This is Paradise Now. This is their second album from 1969. This band is from the Netherlands. This is a great psych album. If you don't know about Group 1850, you need to check them out. If you're into psych, check these guys out. This is a great album. The guitar work on here is just fantastic. It's like a really underrated psychedelic album from the late 60s. But yeah, just check it out if you don't know about this band. Group 1850. The album's called Paradise Now. Really good stuff. And up next we got Modern Lovers. This is the first album. This is the only album by this band that I really like. After this album, Jonathan Richman went into like a crazy mode, I guess, and he started writing songs about insects and things like that. But this album is God, it's so good. The song Roadrunner that opens the album is a great song. This Jonathan Richman had said that he was heavily influenced by the Velvet Underground during when they were working on this album, and it shows too, because some of Roadrunner has that sound to it. But yeah, great songs on here. Astral Plane, Pablo Picasso, She Cracked, Hospital, Girlfriend, Modern World. So good. A lot of people know about this album. It's a great album. If you don't know about it, check it out. The Modern Lovers, their first album from. This came out in. This was recorded like in 72 or something, but it didn't come out until 1976 on this label. So yeah, really good stuff from Modern Lovers. Great album. And up next, this is a classic that everyone knows. The Stooges' first album. Great stuff. Everybody knows this one. I'm not going to say too much about it. But this is the world's introduction to Iggy Pop in the Stooges. But just great album. I haven't heard this in a while, so I thought I'd spin it this week. And I love this album. It's a great album from the Stooges. And up next we got, this is Tucky Buzzard. I think that's just the title of it. Self-titled Tucky Buzzard. Yeah, these guys, they used to be a band called The End, and they were managed and produced by Bill Wyman of the Rolling Stones. I think he's still, yeah, he produced this album too. And this came out in, I'm not even sure, I believe it's like the early 70s, 71, 72 maybe. But yeah, really good stuff, kind of hard rock, great guitar work. Tucky Buzzard from 1971, 72, something like that. But yeah, great album from Tucky Buzzard. And up next, they played some punk. The Gories, Out of Here. These guys are from Detroit. Really good band. Three-piece. Lead guitarist Mick Collins. He does lead guitar and vocals. He's also the vocalist for the band the Dirt Bombs, which is also Detroit band. But yeah, this is great stuff. Songs like He's Doing It, There But For the Grace of God Go I, Out of Here, Can't Catch Up With You, Crawdad, Stormy, I Got Eyes For You, Trick Bag, Rat's Nest, Hey Bo Diddley. Great stuff from the Gories. If you like punk, this is from, originally came out in I think the early 90s. No, I'm not sure, but this is a reissue from 1992. So I'm pretty sure it originally came out sometime in the 80s. I gotta start doing more research on this shit. But anyway, yeah, the Gories, Out of Here. Great album. And then I went into some classic rock. This is Grand Funk, On Time. This is their second album from 1969. They released two albums, the one with the red cover and this one, both in the year of 69. I'm not really sure if this is the first one or the other one's the first one, but I'm going to say this is the second, because that's the way it's listed on Discogs. So, but yeah, great stuff from Grand Funk. Really hard rock, heavy guitar work on here. Just great songs like Are You Ready, Anybody's Answer, Time Machine, High on a Horse, NUC, Into the Sun, Heartbreaker, Call Yourself a Man. Oh, really good. If you like early or late 60s, early 70s hard rock, this one will do it for you. Grand Funk, Railroad, On Time. They dropped the Railroad after a few years and just went by Grand Funk. But yeah, great album. Up next, this is a band from Cleveland called Glass Harp. The guitarist's name on here is Phil Kagi, and he is an excellent guitarist. And Glass Harp made like 3 albums, and they broke up, and Phil Kagi went on to do a solo career, but he was into religion, so his solo albums were kind of had a religious bent to him. But still, he was a great guitarist, and this is a great album. Their first album came out in 1971. It's got maybe a touch of psychedelia in it, but it's kind of on the mellow side. There's a few songs on here that kind of rock out, but for the most part it's a mellow sound on this album, but it's really good. And like I said, it has, the guitar has like touches of psychedelia to it. But great album, great band from Cleveland, Ohio, Glass Harp. If you don't know about this band and you're into psych or just good guitar rock, check this out. Glass Harp from 1971. And up next is 2 records here I'm going to show because they're kind of fit together. These are EPs by The Birthday Party. This one is it's called Mutiny, 4 songs, Jennifer's Veil, Mutiny in Heaven, Swampland, and Say a Spell. This came out in 1983, but really post-punk, kind of sinister sounding a little bit, but great stuff from Nick Cave and The Birthday Party. So. Mutiny EP. And then the other one, this is the Bad Seed EP from October of '82. The songs on here are Sunny's Burning, Wild World, Fears of Gun, and Deep in the Woods. But this was the last recording they made as the birthday party. And the next recording they did would be under the name of Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. But yeah, this is great stuff. Like I said, post-punk, kind of noisy, but still, I don't know, still kind of intense. But really good stuff from the birthday party, the Bad Seed EP. This one came out in 1982. Yeah. And then I listened to this. This is Social Distortion. What is the title of this? It's just called Social Distortion, self-titled. This came out originally in 1990. This is a Music on Vinyl reissue from 2012, but great album from Social Distortion. I love the song Ball and Chain, really good, open side too, but the rest of the album's really good too. There's like So Far Away, Let It Be Me, Story of My Life, Sick Boys. He does a cover of Johnny Cash's Ring of Fire. That's really good. But yeah, check it out if you don't know about Social Distortion. Great stuff from that band. And up next, some more classic rock. This is The Who, Happy Jack. This is their second album from 1966 on the Decca label. It's got the fantastic song Happy Jack on it. I love that song, it's so good. But it also has like Boris the Spider, Whiskey Man, Don't Look Away, So Sad About Us. That's a great song. But really good stuff. Early Who, their second album, and they did the song Quick One While He's Away, their first like kind of operatic song there. But yeah, this is really good. If you like classic Who, early Who, kind of power pop a little bit, but yeah, great stuff from the Who with Happy Jack from 1966. And up next we got, this is Stone Temple Pilots, Purple. This was their second album from 1992. Yeah, this is a great album. This is my favorite album by them. Some of the songs on here, Meat Plow, Vaseline, Loungefly, Interstate Love Song, great song. Pretty Penny, Silver Gun Superman, Big Empty, Unglued, Army Ants, and Kitchenware and Candy Bars. So good. Such a great album. This was a pretty big album in the 90s. And this, of course, is a Walmart exclusive on, alright, I'll show it to you. It's on this vinyl here. Really good. I love this album. And I think it's the best Stone Temple Pilots album. Really good stuff. I heard that they're going to be reissuing some other albums, like Number 4 and Tiny Music. I can't wait to get those on vinyl. But yeah, this is a great album. If you don't know about this one, check it out. Really good if you like hard rock, 90s. Really good stuff. Stone Temple Pilots. purple. And then back to more classic rock with the Faces. A nod is as good as a wink to a blind horse. This is really good. This is Miss Judy's Farm, You're So Rude, Love Lives Here, Last Orders Please, and the single off of this is called Stay With Me. Very Stonesy-like vibe to it. But yeah, really good album. This is from 1971, I think. Yeah, it's 1971. The Faces, not as good as a wink. Really good stuff. I think Ron Wood was a good choice to be in the Rolling Stones. I mean, he had that same guitar sound like Keith Richards, so he kind of fit in there pretty well. Next up, this is Bush, 16 Stone, the first album. I like this album. A lot of people kind of criticized Bush for jumping on the grunge bandwagon in the 90s, but I think it's a pretty good album. Yeah, it does sound kind of like Nirvana a little bit, but especially on the song, what is it, Little Things. That one sounds, that could have been a Nirvana song if Kurt Cobain had written it. But yeah, really good stuff. 90s hard rock, grungy sounding. Like I said, it was kind of criticized by people for copying the grunge sound, but it's still pretty good. These guys are, I think they're British, but I don't know. But anyway, yeah, great album from Bush, a great album from the 90s. The song Everything Zen was just great track. And then up next, more classic rock with Blue Oyster Cult, Tyranny and Mutation. This was their second album from 1973. Really good stuff. Hard rock from the early 70s. Of course, this is before they became huge with their song Don't Fear the Reaper. But this is equally as good. If you don't know about this album, you want to check it out. If you're into hard rock, Blue Oyster Cult, The Tyranny and Mutation. And we got one more here. This is Concrete Blonde, Bloodletting. This is from, of course it doesn't say, but this is, I think this came out in 1990 or 92, somewhere around there. But this is a 2017 reissue on Capitol and IRS records. But really good stuff. Kind of punk or hard rock, whatever you want to call it. But this has like a theme to it, like about vampires. Of course, the title of the song should clue you in on that, with the Bloodletting, or title of the album. But yeah, really good stuff here. The song Bloodletting, the vampire song, The Sky is a Poisonous Garden, Caroline, Darkening of the Night, Darkening of the Light, I Don't Need a Hero, Days and Days, The Beast, Lullaby, and I believe Joey, the song called Joey, was the hit single off of it. But yeah, really good stuff from Concrete Blonde, Bloodletting, kind of hard rock, punk, but really good stuff. If you like that type of music and you don't know about Concrete Blonde, check them out. They're really good. So that's it for this week. I hope everybody enjoyed that. Hope you're all doing well. I want to thank everyone who subscribed in the last week, and thanks to everyone who leaves comments. And I guess that'll be it for now. Hope everybody has a happy weekend, and we'll see you soon. Bye.